Hi, Mark here from Fast at 50. Now this is the second video in this particular series or on this particular channel. So hopefully you may have watched the previous video. It depends on obviously how you're viewing this through YouTube. I may also publish some of these videos on my own website. Other people may publish these videos on their websites or their blogs. So if you have done, great, thank you very much. Now in this second video, what I want to do is just highlight a few things. And first of all, as you can see, I'm wearing my my official Virgin London Marathon windproof, wetproof as I call it. The reason I'm doing that, and the reason I'm wearing it today, and the reason I'm wearing it with with my tie and shirt and tie, is because this is how most of the people who I come into contact with when I'm fundraising will see me, because I'm going to be approaching local businesses within my within my local area of Greater Manchester. This is where I'm based in the northwest in the UK. So you may see me walking the streets, you may see me knocking on your door if you're a local business. Then if you have watched this video previously, you obviously will lock your door and run and hide, because I'll be approaching you to ask you to sponsor me. But let me explain something first of all. First of all, let me just rewind slightly. Back in May, I created a video for my personal blog, which is markmooney.com, which is mark with a C.com. In that video back in May, I obviously was talking about entering the London Marathon, why I was entering, etc. And one of the things that that I talked about obviously was the fact that my stepsister Dilys was diagnosed with breast cancer over a year ago, and was given 12 months to live back in December. Sadly, Dilys's fight is over. She's no longer suffering now. She's obviously, in a much better place. So the reasons that I'm doing this now is for the people at Breast Cancer Care, the people who are now obviously being told that they're suffering from or being diagnosed with cancer. I know that charity, Breast Cancer Care, do a hell of a lot to support those families, certainly in the very early stages. It's probably one of the first places that women turn to, when they're diagnosed with cancer, certainly with breast cancer. So, that's, if you like, the backstory to why I'm running for Breast Cancer Care. Thousands, if not millions, of people, become sufferers of this terrible disease. Cancer in itself, it doesn't matter whether it's breast cancer or lung cancer, prostate cancer, it doesn't matter. Cancer is this disease that unfortunately is still currently uncurable. So that's what this is about. It's about supporting those cancer charities as well. But my main concern for this particular certainly for this particular event is breast cancer. So hopefully that clears that little bit up if you haven't watched any of the other videos, which is quite obvious, and that's why I've repeated it. So I apologise for people who have seen some of the other videos. So I'm talking quite quick here because I'm trying to get as much as I can in here in the time allowed for this, because I've only got less than 10 minutes to expand on this particular topic. And the reason I'm smiling is I know how difficult it is, having just done the Great North Run and done some fundraising, for that. I am actually a virgin fundraiser, so this is all new to me. So the reason for this video is hopefully to use it as a bit of leverage to the small businesses, because that's who my main target is. That's who I'm going to be asking, or asking to donate to this particular charity. And I know how difficult it is, to get people to part with money, whether they're paying for a service or not. It's even harder to get people to donate to charities, because there are so many, and no disrespect, to people who say no. I know, and I've said no to many people, rattling the tin in the local supermarket and just blank them and walk past. I've done that, and I'm sure many of us have. You know, because there's so many people rattling the tin. There's so many causes that we can donate to, and we can only donate to so many. You know, I know how difficult fundraising actually is, even though I'm obviously, as I've said, I'm a fundraising virgin here. So what I'd like to put across here is that for the people who are watching this video, I'm just telling my story really on how I'm going to raise money for charity. How I'm going to raise money for breast cancer care. I have, as I've said in the previous video, I'm really pleased that Breast Cancer have given me this opportunity to, you know, to run on their behalf, given me one of their gold bond places to, you know, to actually run the marathon. So obviously, the reasons for these videos is to show them that I am actually proactive, and this is how I'm going to, if you like, meet my quota. Now that quota, you know, I want to raise as much as I possibly can. If it's £1,000, it's £1,000. My objective is to raise much more than that. You know, on my website, I've put I want to raise £1 million. You know, over a period of time. My objective is to raise well over £1 million. Now I know I'm not going to do, potentially I'm not going to do that in just one event. I'm not potentially going to do that in 1 year. It might take me 10 years to raise £1 million. Who knows? But what I'm saying, and what this video is about, it's the fact that I'm approaching local businesses who are my main target. And the reason I'm approaching local businesses is because I'm not asking them to donate just purely out of the fact that I've lost my sister to breast cancer. You know, that's not what I'm asking here. I'm not asking, you know, for them to feel sorry for me. That's not what it's about. I'm not asking for them to feel sorry for anyone, really. What I'm asking them really is to make a donation. And in addition to running the London Marathon, you know, I'm not just running the marathon here. I'm going to help them where I can to give their business more exposure. Whether it's through the Fast at 50 website, or whether it's through the other sites that I run as an internet marketer. I run a number of internet-based websites. That's my job. I'm an internet marketer. That's how I make my living. I'm offering them the opportunity to have a free placement on some of my directories. And you know, they can donate as much as they see fit. You know, if they say, well, I'm just going to donate, you know, a few pounds. Obviously, I'd like them to donate a little bit more, because I'm doing a lot more than just running the marathon. You know, I'm doing a lot more, and I'm actually doing something for them. And I'm not saying that everybody wants something in return. Please don't take this the wrong way for the people who donate to charity purely as a personal, heartfelt gesture. That's, you know, please don't misconstrue what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is that my objective is to raise as much as I possibly can for this charity. And if it means going to local businesses saying, please support me in the Great North Run, please support me in the London Marathon and the Great North Run, because I'll do that again, and the Edinburgh Marathon, and perhaps the Paris and New York Marathon, as and when I come to do those as well, because that's what this is about. I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can for my own personal fitness, and because I want to be fast at 50, fit and still training, which I'll keep saying. So please, if you are a local business, if you see me walking around the streets of Greater Manchester, don't just, you know, shut the door on my face. Please give me the time of day. Please give me an opportunity to explain to you how I can help your business certainly get exposure through the internet. And for that, why not simply reciprocate in some way and help me by supporting me in my, you know, or supporting the charity that I represent. So that's it for this video. I hope it comes across in the right way. These videos, very difficult sometimes to do. I do lots of videos in some of the other things that I do, but there's no script here. It's just what comes. It's just as and when it comes. Obviously, I think a little bit about what I'm going to say, but there's no editing here. There's no script. I'm not reading from anything. This is just what's coming from in here, and obviously in here. And as I said, I am a fundraising virgin. So please help. Thank you, and I hope I see you soon. Bye for now.